Hello, hello, hello. Welcome
Hey.
to Sandy and Nicola React to Stuff. So I'm pretty stoked. We really skidded in across the finish line, 4 minutes from cutoff point when you're late to start.
Ooh, awesome. Wow. 4 minutes.
Platform that I use, you get 10 minutes, bro, from missed start point. They're going to cut you off in 10 minutes. So we were 6 minutes in, we just made it.
Thank goodness. Well, I'm glad to be here.
Well,
I'm glad we made it.
Oh, I love your hair.
Oh no, do you know this old thing? No, actually I bought this bow today. It's quite fun. But I was actually thinking the same about your hair. Like, your hair looks fantastic. So you've shaved it and I love it.
And I've got that cool little line there. But I've had to shake off the dreads. I love my dreads so much, but I need to get everything into a healthier space on my actual scalpage. So until I get that all under control, I need to just give my hair a break and give it a chance to just heal. My scalp's really connected to my health and mental wellness and stuff, and I've been through a lot of drama, and it's just manifested itself in just sore tenderness. Dreadlocks just so painful, just not doable long term.
Even with dreadlocks as well, they say I think when you go through trauma or whatever, and that time has passed, people usually get rid of the dreadlocks. Like they're very attached to the person who gets them done. So it makes sense to get rid of them for the moment, you know, and then bring them back later.
And the thing is, I'm just leaving it as it is. I'm growing it long, and I'm just going to have a Ragnar plait and then a long tail down the back, and just natural. Just leave it as is. Just accept myself as I am.
I'm so excited. You are so beautiful. I feel like, I don't know, you're glowing. Like you've just had this pregnancy of yourself. Like you just a rebirth,
baby. That under chin is just fucking amazing. Because I was on a show today actually. So we recorded it on Sunday night, and I spoke about my near-death experiences and all these weird paranormal things that happened in my life. And it was awesome. I felt like I just let go of something. And watching the video of myself, I was presenting as I am. I had no makeup. I was just really simplified down. And I was so relaxed and happy. I wasn't uncomfortable. And for the first time, I was like, I don't mind. My chin's actually quite cute, the way it framed my face.
Oh my gosh, that is so liberating.
If I go like this, it looks pretty hot. I don't know. Maybe this... Because I've got the two different turtles, you know what I'm saying? So, let's just get back on track here. Can we calm down?
We can. Okay, I'm calming down. I'm going to put my armrest and I'm calm.
So tonight, ladies and germs, we are going to be doing things not to say to somebody with body modifications. So, if you do not like people who have a lot of tattoos, if you do not like people with piercings, with body modifications, with anything, people who wear different clothing, people who are emo, people who are loud, colorful, bright, move on. This is not the place for you, unless you want to be open to that and really understand and hear what people have to say. What we're going to do is we're going to watch a really, really cool little video. It is 5.5 minutes long, and we're going to just stop and react to each of the questions once the people on the panel have had their turn to speak. I'm someone who has always been a little bit different. Right now with the shaved head and everything, some might think that's a little bit different. For me, it's not the wildest I've ever been, but I do have a lot of tattoos that are visible, and I don't necessarily act like a beautiful feminine mother dear. I'm a little bit more me, but and then I know Nicola has had a lot of experience in the alternative community. Yeah, you've got also piercings, tattoos, your hair is all different colors. Like, you also quite free, which I love.
Yeah. So thank you.
Qualified to talk about all of this. Yeah. So we're going to share screen now with you guys so that you can see the video as well. I'm just going to move my script for a second. All right, so
Ooh.
there we are. So we're going to just start off and enjoy, and then we'll just react as we go. All right, let's do this, guys.
You look like a freak.
What planet did you come from?
You're going to regret that.
So who would find that attractive?
My husband.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
You look like a freak. Freak look good.
I have it tattooed here.
And she was like, why do you look like a freak? You're scaring my kid. And I'm like, your kid is sleeping.
The amount of kids I see. Yeah, and it's always the mums. What do you think I'm going to do?
Kids love us because we're
Kids
colorful.
love us, yeah.
We've got blingy stuff.
She's going to try and insult me, at least get my genre right. It's mermaid.
We'll find outside for the freaks out there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, queen.
You must love pain.
I do, kind of. I guess, a little bit.
I love pain on my morning toast.
It depends. Like skin removal, I fucking love. Neck tattoos hurt worse than childbirth.
I had my tongue split. I had apples tattooed. I had my ears stretched, I had plastic surgeries. I had like so much. I was suspended on hooks and stuff. Epilation.
Yeah, you know how people like take the same selfie every day?
Oh my god.
Painful.
So,
Stop. Yeah.
let's stop. I need to just do something here, right? I need to turn up the volume a bit because I was about to hear some of what they're saying. So,
Yeah.
You look like a freak. Was that the first one, right? Or
No.
are-
I think the first one was just you must like pain. So that's what the first thing was. So
Yeah.
I will say I have tattoos, I have piercings. I don't exactly like the pain at all. But I'm not scared of it, if that makes sense. No, that's a lie. I hate piercings. They are so scary. I think that's nuts. I take that back. But honest to God, going to the hairdressers and getting my hair done is way scarier, I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I've had that question asked of me. That's you've got a lot of tattoos. You must really love pain and whatever. And I'm like, no, not really, actually. Like, no. But
No.
the tattoo artist, I think I've had a couple work on me, but the three of them have actually said that I cope as if I'm not in pain. But the truth is I am in pain. I just get into like a meditative state. Like there's almost like I wait for the endorphins to kick in, like the brain chemicals and whatever that help you with pain relief naturally. Those seem to kick in if I just relax and just allow it to happen. But by no means do I like the pain. I don't enjoy having to manage the pain. I wish I could do it all pain free. I am terrible once it's all healing. Like I'm such a big baby. I whine and moan. I need a lot of attention and I'm just so sore. It's just I don't like it at all.
I would say piercings, no. I would say I literally have an ulcer in my mouth right now. And I swear to God, this ulcer is way more painful than any tattoo, piercing, or anything I've ever had done to me. Like, I think the pain that your body puts on itself is so much more painful than anything you could inflict to yourself, if that makes sense. Like childbirth, I think, there's nothing that could compare to childbirth. No. And so if you can do your body's natural pain, then you can do anything that you put on yourself. That's my theory.
Well, I was just going to say earlier about childbirth that, I've given birth twice naturally without pain relief. And, you also have given birth. There's nothing that compares. Like, it doesn't even come close to that level of pain. But you do use similar coping techniques. Like I said, I wait for that endorphin kick. Like I kind of know what's going to happen if I just let it happen and just let go. But again, you reach that point. I think I've done the longest tattoo sort of time I've done is about 7 or 8 hours. And by then I was actually tripping out. Like I just wanted out of there. I didn't want any more needles to touch me. Like I got all touched out. So
yeah. I did 12 hours and similar thing, except the ink started just rejecting. Like it just wasn't going in
enough.
It enough. And thank God I was with a mate who was the tattoo artist. Otherwise I don't think I would have coped. After even like 8 hours I would have been like, no, done. But anywho, let's continue.
One last thing quickly is I find I cope better if I'm distracted. So if I have earphones in and a movie on, it's a lot easier to cope with anything, I find.
True.
All right, let's go back to our reaction.
Oh, do you worship the devil?
Like people think you look different, so you must be satanic.
We are gluten-free vegan, so we don't do steak.
We don't do Satan, no.
Like verses of the Bible, everything is justified.
People just automatically assume you're a criminal or you're a bad person or you're gonna just hurt them.
My household is not Satan's den.
My household's
and herbal tea.
Wow. So let's look at the second one now.
But what happens when you go through airport security?
I just, catwalk. You just go
Catwalk.
People have times, and the same with magnets as well.
And I don't have any implants, so when I have my big earrings, I just remove them and then.
Once, nipples pierced, it was like beep, 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 beep. And I was like, I think I was like piercings, and I'm like, just don't go any lower.
So
I love everyone.
Devil. I've never had a worship the devil thing, even when I've been at my max, like the face painted up and the big dreadlocks and feathers and tattoos. Like I've never had that. I've just had people go, "Oh wow, looks so cool." I've never had that.
Yeah.
Attack.
Never.
I haven't online though. I've had a friend tell me I'm going to hell, which was interesting. Just based on being quite, comfortable with speaking my truth. I was told I was going to hell, but that was just interesting. So have you ever had anyone tell you you're going to hell for how you look?
I can't say that I have, because I probably would turn around and tell them that they're going to go to hell. Like honestly, the only thing that triggers my memory is literally, I reckon the most gothic phase of my life was when I was going to church religiously.
Wow.
I was dressed to the nines. I would constantly be wearing black, wearing the thickest eyeliner you've ever seen, and I would go to church religiously. Like, so that's it's so weird to me to hear that people would assume that just because you dress a certain way you worship the devil, or it's just strange, very strange. Strange people.
Culturally as well. I know Australians are just a lot more accepting generally. Look, there's always weirdos in every Facebook group, so let's ignore those guys, the keyboard warriors. But I'm talking about in real life, everyday real life, leaving the home and walking around. People are generally pretty easy. They just want to do what they want to do, and they're pretty happy to let people be themselves. So, cool. All right, let's carry on. Would you find that who could find that attractive? Oh, I've had that one.
Who could find that attractive?
Me? I don't know. I get quite a lot of sexy comments.
You're married.
Oh yeah.
People with bald ones usually got certain profile. They're usually independent. They usually know what they want, and basically they're brave enough to just be who they are.
When I got my tongue spit or any scarification or anything, I feel like I'm becoming more of me.
There's nothing wrong with it. At least you're being yourself.
I don't think you should just settle for what you were given.
Why would anybody split their tongue?
That's so horrible.
Yeah, I'm against it.
Yeah.
I worry for the children.
Oh my God, like you were saying that you have experience with split tongue, and that literally, the story you told made my skin crawl.
I will say there's only one thing I will have to add. So when I was dating this person who had a split tongue, everyone, old, young, they would always ask me, "Oh, so what does that feel like?" And I'd be like, don't even, like, they'll be like, "Oh, I bet that's fun downstairs," like, winky, and I'll just be like, "Oh my God, please do not think about me in that way, or think about constantly." Just like randoms would ask me how it felt. So that was the only thing that I just honestly got from dating someone.
Thanks, babe. I will chat to you after the show.
Isn't that a bit extreme?
Yes, it is extreme.
This is my normality.
This is what I love about having a child. Like, to some people, this is extreme, but to us, like, and to her, this is so normal.
It's part of culture.
Yeah.
My mom has scarification.
Body modification isn't a new thing. That is incredibly old.
It is close to having your butt done, and that's all acceptable. But this is not.
It's like people that have the elf ears or the split tongue or something. It just feels like something you should have.
But I chopped off my finger because I think it looks cute. Who cares?
As long as you don't harm anyone else, you do it for your own, for yourself.
I think it's a beautiful thing to bring a child into because they just see people for who they are.
So that's interesting. I didn't know the lady had chopped her finger off because it looks cute. So what are
Because
your
it looks
thoughts
cute.
on amputations?
I think there's a fine line between mental illness and amputation and body modification, and I think you definitely have to, I don't know, see, that's where I would draw the line. But at the same time, I dated someone who had elf ears, a split tongue, and he had his nipples removed, and that was, to me, fine. But the finger, no. So I don't know. Yeah, wow, that's even confronting to me because I didn't think I would be that type of person to be like, I think you're mentally unwell. But like she likes it. She likes it. So who am I to judge? And I guess now I really need to think about my own, I guess, things that I accept about people. Like maybe I'm not as free thinking as I thought I was.
That's what I love about our show is that we get to like really skirt some hectic stuff. Like maybe we need to do a whole show on amputations for cosmetic reasons. Like, it could be quite hectic. Like, you know, I use my hands for everything. I play the piano, I crochet, I paint. Like, I can't imagine having a digit removed. Just what would I do? I'd be almost, I don't know. I'd feel so weird. So weird. All right, let's carry on.
Yes.
We're pushing on 17 minutes now. So let's go. It would be so good if I could have the actual screen up. That would be great.
There we go.
Like your wedding photos.
Wedding photos.
Yes.
Single. What wedding?
I dressed in whatever I felt comfortable in, and you were quite heavily pregnant.
Yeah. I mean, on my wedding day, I had a skin fade. Me and my husband had matching haircuts.
If I ever get, I'm going to have like a Halloween themed wedding.
It may not be the white dress. It may be something else. It's going to be how we want it to be. It's going to look like me.
That's cute. I love that.
That is so cute.
Why can't you just be like everyone else?
I don't everyone looks at the same time.
It's like watching Star Wars, Attack of the Clones.
I've never watched it.
I get told that I shouldn't look this way, I shouldn't have coloured hair, I've ruined myself.
People expect you to think the certain way, to look the certain way.
No, I've made myself so much happier by looking weirder and looking different.
I just wish more people could just really feel themselves properly and be and create whoever they want to be.
What is it?
The fur.
You want to wear the first?
I am myself because everybody else is already taken.
Is it pretty?
Beautiful.
Is it mermaid?
No, it's a cookie.
It's a cookie.
That's so cute. So yeah, thanks to BBC for producing that. It's really nice you know, just to see representation, different, you know, types of people and people with different beliefs and dress systems. I see we have a comment, so I'm just going to have a look. Oh, hey, Lou. This is great listening to you two while I work. So good. So good.
I love Lou. Thank you.
I did a show a little while ago on the music balcony. And Lou, I know you're watching, babe. We need to do another show. I want to hang out with you again, talk about some really deep stuff again, because that was amazing. We ended up just chatting about like mental health in the arts community and stuff. It was really amazing, like really some breakthrough stuff. So awesome. Have fun. Oh, we love you too. Have a lovely evening, babe. Just keep on doing what you do. Lou's just come back from a tour. And it's COVID has been really intense. You know, wild times. So that's about it from us with regards to this video. I think the takeaway is that stop asking questions. Just leave people. Just leave people alone.
Do you know what? I know my takeaway from this experience was literally, honestly, I feel people want to be more themselves. And we get told time and time and time again to be a certain way, dress a certain way. But my takeaway from this is no, there are so many people out there that want to dress the way they feel they should and want to be and look the way they want. So why not do it? Honestly, there is literally only one life. So might as well just do it.
Exactly. That's the thing, right? People need to be free. So, you know, my story, I waited so long. I've just turned 40, and only this year I started living very authentically as myself. And yes, it's different. Yes, it's even more eccentric than before, because that's a thing. But I've never been more in my body, more present as myself. Just even my little turtle hands, like it's such a simple little thing, but they've given me so much confidence when I see pictures of myself or I talk with my hands. It's such a statement just saying, I love who I am. I love my skin. This is my skin. I don't owe anyone anything, and I can live as myself and be myself without there being any kickbacks or repercussions. And I happen to have an amazing partner who just loves me. Don't know how, why, but just loves me.
Because you're amazing. That speech, I will have to say, just like literally made me tear up then. Your little speech, I was like, oh, I'm so glad you're living authentically. Like, yes, the girl, yes.
The thing is, like, you know, like life isn't easy. I've got my troubles and I've got my stresses and stuff, but at the baseline, I'm being me for the first time ever. Oh, that's so sweet, Lou. Great to hear you talk about people being true to themselves and expressing themselves. I think so. That's such a good thing. It's such a conversation we need to be having. And I'm just so glad that I have this platform and that, you know, across all my different little shows, we get to touch on this, on humanity and just being ourselves authentically. And I'm learning about something called Gestalt, and it's about living in the moment, absolutely living in the moment and owning everything in that moment. Your feelings, if you're angry, just sit in your anger, feel it. Don't try and push everything under the carpet because it just grows into an abscess, you know. Let it happen, sit with it, accept your dark self, accept your light self, and live as you are. Feel your feelings, for fuck's sake. Don't hold it back and hide it. It's not going to do you any good. It's not going to serve you. So yeah, I'm just going to be really good at this now. And I'm going to say, if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe, like, and share. We are doing really good at this. And then a quick disclaimer for us.
Oh, hello.
Double flash and back to us again. So if you really want to read all of that, you're welcome to pause on that. But I'm just, really, really glad to be able to chat with you guys about these kinds of topics, and so glad to have you with me, Nix.
Yeah, I love being here. This is so much fun. You're beautiful. Thank you so much, Sandy.
My darling. All right, so we've got a little outro video, and then we will be saying farewell until next week. Next week, Tuesday night, 6 o'clock, we'll be talking about bullying and being bullied just because you're different. And this is our cover for that. We'll be talking about just our experiences personally with being bullied. And it'll be more of a real discussion and a heart-to-heart discussion with Nicola about our experiences with, you know, Nicola mentioned cancel culture a little while ago. It ties into bullying, and adult bullying is a real thing, and it's never ever spoken about. So we're gonna take the lid off that thing. All right, guys, have an awesome time. We'll see you next week.
Bye. See ya.
Thanks for joining us today for another one of my videos, guys. If you would like to see more of my content, if you're on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It does help. Just click that little notification bell and you'll be notified whenever I do post anything. And if you're on Facebook and you see a post that is letting you know of a future video that's coming up, just click on the small little button with a star on it that says Get Reminder, and then you don't have to think about it. you will get a reminder when we're going to go live so that you'll be able to join us without worrying about it and enjoy your time with us. All right, guys, have an amazing day, and I will see you when I see you.